Hey everyone, in this video, we're going to be talking about option C. Option C is thinking about a bookmark, all right, with a quote or images that will, I guess, motivate you or encourage you to read things you enjoy seeing as you're reading your book. Option C is we're going to be adding an outside cut line to our artboard, and then we're going to add an interior cut line so we can connect like a little piece of yarn or leather to kind of have a little piece of a strap there. Now, we're going to Adobe Illustrator, and I realized the one thing I haven't done yet is I haven't named, but that's okay because we're going to change the name of the bookmark anyways. I don't want this to be called nameplate. So I'm going to be calling or saving, file saving. If you've already saved before you, let's do a file save as here. Either way, it works the same. We're going to save on our computer. And when we get here, we're going to be in documents and we're going to call this bookmark and then your name. And then hit save. After I save, I'm going to hit OK with the pop-up that happens. Now, the one thing that we want to do here right away is we want to come in here and we want to be able to adjust our document settings. So right here on the top of the screen in the control bar, there's a thing that says document setup. We want to select that. What we want to do here is we want to rearrange our artboard space. How we're going to do that is we're going to come over and edit our artboard. After we select edit artboard, the thing that we have to do is we have to come in and we have to change our width and our height. All right, so right now our width is 6 inches and our height is 2 inches. And we want to actually, I guess, reverse these because we want this running not so much portrait view, but, landscape view, but portrait view up and down instead. So we're going to come into the W, and we're going to click into that, and we're going to just type 2 to change that number. We're going to hit the tab key or select the next space over, and we're going to type in 6 and then enter. And now we are done changing up our artboard space. All right. Now the next thing we're going to do is I'm just going to move my little shape tool out of the way here, and we're going to go into our selection tool. All right. So that going into that selection tool gets us out of that document change, and now you can see we have our space now going vertical instead of horizontal. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into my pre-existing 2x2 shape that I have here, and I'm going to stretch this out, up, and also down. And the important part is I want to be or have those red lines still inside my artboard. So if you get really close to the edge, sometimes zooming in helps you get even closer if you want it to be the full size. And if you get too far, just remember to click on that little middle piece and drag it back in. Now I have my cut line all the way around on the inside. Selecting that shape again, the next thing I want to do in that selection tool is I just want to click on one of these little circles and I want to click and move it. And the radius of 0.12 is about 1/8 of an inch. It's very subtle. The radius of about 0.25 is like 1/4 of an inch, a little bit more pronounced. At the same time, I would say anything from 0.12 to 0.24 would be totally appropriate. What that does is kind of rounds that rectangle so it's not a sharp shape that's going to be, well, maybe in our pocket or in our book and doing damage that way. All right. Now that we have our cut line set up, the next thing we want to do is we want to add one more little space right here. I guess similar to what we did in our project 2, if we ever connected our things to like a lanyard or whatever. So how we make this internal cut line is I'm going to go to my tools, and if I right click them, I get this whole toolbar. If you are like me and already have it sitting and floating around, it's out here. I'm going to use an ellipse tool. I'm going to select that. All right. When I click, I'm just going to click, not drag it out. This click, I get options about, hey, how big do you want to have this? And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to type in 0.25. That's 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to hit the tab key to slide down to the next one. And I'm going to type in 0.125, which is half of that, which is the 1/8 of an inch. And when I hit OK, this is going to give me a tiny little oval. In this little oval, I'm going to click and drag to move into my space. I'm going to kind of get to line up where hopefully it shows me it's in the middle, like right there, it's kind of grabbing the middle. And I'm going to make sure it comes down, well, this is right on the edge of my line. I want to be at least that same thickness as that 1/8 of an inch going down into it. So I'd say somewhere right around there and just drop it. Oh, sorry, hit cancel. Now, if I scroll down or zoom out a little bit, oh, sorry, push the wrong buttons all over the board here. Now we can see that I have a 6-inch tall by 2-inch rounded rectangle, and it has an oval in the middle here just to connect some yarn or leather to have a little hangy thing there that will help you, well, I guess, know where this thing is. Now, with that being said, after I'm done doing that, I always want to make sure I hit save to save my process. And then at the end of this, you just want to bring some, I guess, motivational words, a quote or something, or like an I love to read message. And then you want to add some, I guess, art to it to decorate it and make it fun to look at. I have some pre-existing, I guess, bookmarks in my room. You could ask to see those if you want to make something similar. But lastly, we just want to make sure we bring in images and art to decorate our cool bookmark. I hope you have fun in this process. I hope you have fun making this assignment. It's the last one. I hope you had a good time laser engraving. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.